Hey y'all, it's Dorothy from PrepInYourStep.com, and it is officially November 1st, which means it is time for me to share my October, that sounded weird. It's time for me to share my October favorites with y'all. I am really excited that it's November, but also just can't believe it because October was one of those months that was just crazy in a bunch of different ways, and it went by so quickly. We had a big event for work that was the first weekend of October, and so the prep work for that and then recovering from working all weekend just felt like a lot. And then I was out of town and had some other big stuff going on at work, which I'll talk about in a different video, but I'm just like, where did it go? And it's one of my favorite months, so it's so sad that it is over. I'm celebrating Halloween tonight. I'm going to a Halloween party, so I guess that's still allowed on November 1st. I feel like in college we had like a Hallow week, so whatever. But for now, we're going to talk about my October favorites, which I kind of feel like are great, but it's a lot of clothing stuff. So if you're not interested in like the clothing aspect, there are a few other random smaller items, but for whatever reason, I discovered some clothing items that I really love this month. So I'm going to get started with the miscellaneous items. The first one I don't actually have to show y'all because I ate it. So it's the mini, it's not mini, they call it kid size, but essentially it's a mini Perfect bar, and they're about this big. They're perfect because you can eat them in 2 bites. If you don't know what a Perfect bar is, it's this protein bar that you get in the refrigerator section at the grocery store. I usually get mine at Trader Joe's, but they don't have the kid size ones, so I get the kid size ones at Publix. And apparently they have these little like jars, not jars, but like containers with a lid that have like bite-sized pieces, and I cannot find those. So if you know where to find those, let me know, because I think I'd also love those. But the Perfect bar, or the kids Perfect bars, come in chocolate chip, and it comes with 5 in a package, and it's perfect. How many words, or how many times can I say that word? Because I don't usually want to eat a whole one because I'm eating it on my way to work out and I just want a couple bites to hold me over. So I love that they came out with a smaller size, and I don't have to just Ziploc the full size one and stick it back in the fridge, because that's, I don't know. Not that it defeats the purpose of it being refrigerated, but I feel like it probably does something to it if I'm putting it in and out of the refrigerator. I cannot speak today. It's Friday. Had a great day. I just am like all over the place and knew that I needed to get this filmed before I went to work out. So sorry if I'm a mess. Okay, my next random item is really random, and it's something that I've convinced myself for years that I don't need, but now that I have it, I love it. And it's a cookie scoop. I got it at Target. It is, I don't know what brand it is. I think it's OXO. OXO. And this is, I think, the one, I have no idea what size it is. It's this size. For whatever reason, I want to say 1 inch, but I'm not positive. Regardless, it was like $14, so it seemed like a silly purchase when I know I don't need it and I can just use spoons. But when I made the cookie recipe that I shared on the blog this month, which I'll link below because it is so good, I'll link everything below, but that cookie recipe, it's these pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. They're delicious, but I scooped them with this, and it made my cookies look so pretty, which it's not about how they look, but when you're photographing them for a blog post, it's nice when they look uniform, and it made them all cook very well. So after years of convincing myself I don't need one, I got one, and I bet I can find a cheaper one for y'all on Amazon. So this is my mental note to myself to do that. But it's a great buy, and it's dishwasher safe, and you know, holiday baking is coming up, so get yourself a cookie scoop. Another random favorite, and I was trying to figure out what I could grab that would be like a material possession to show this favorite, and I grabbed these out of the the dirty clothes bin, so that's kind of lovely. But it's True 40, and these are my sticky socks that I wear to True 40. I think I've talked about this in another video or maybe a blog post, but it's the workout studio I go to here in Birmingham. I love it so much. I really do think I talked about this in last month's video. If I did, I'm sorry. It's just that good. But it is a 60-minute workout, and it's bar, Pilates, yoga, kind of a combination of those, and there's some cardio mixed in as well. And you're doing smaller, more isometric holds and movements and you feel it the next day. So I really love it. They have a location downtown in Birmingham, and they also have one in the Cahaba Heights area if you're familiar with Birmingham, but there are some other studios in Auburn, Tuscaloosa, and Atlanta, and it's great. And I think I have a code. I don't know if I have it when I'm filming this video right now. I don't have it for you right now because their website doesn't have the place to enter the code, but once I have the code, I'll link it below, or like put it below, so that you can take your first class on me. So that's really exciting. That's where I'm going in approximately an hour to work out, and I have not had enough water, so we'll see how that goes. My last random favorite, there's my phone, is actually a podcast, and I feel like I go back and forth with audiobooks and podcasts, and lately I've just wanted something a little bit shorter. And this one a coworker told me about because she listens to the podcast Crime Junkie, and I've listened to a couple episodes now, but the person who does Crime Junkie came up with this other podcast called Full Body Chills, and if you know my favorite book genre, it's a thriller or a mystery or something along those lines, and that's basically what this podcast is, but it's about like 20-ish minute episodes. I guess that would be the average. And they're so good. They only have, I think, 10. Yeah. Oh, I haven't listened to that. Let's see. I haven't listened to the 10th one, but they've been coming out with new ones each day leading up to Halloween is what she told me. But essentially, and I'll just read the description because clearly I cannot speak today. It says, ever miss those spooky campfire stories you heard growing up? We'll gather around and listen close. And I think I said it. The name of it's Full Body Chills. The first one is so creepy. It's not scary necessarily, but Full Body Chills is a great way to describe it, just because it's one of those things where you like shiver and you're like, that is creepy. Like, I'm glad that's not happening to me. But I'm excited that I have not listened to the 10th one, and I'm trying to find something similar because I'm afraid she's going to stop doing these or only do them weekly, and then I'm only going to have like a short period of time where I can get my fix of these like kind of spooky stories. So I know that that's kind of a random favorite, and a very slim group of people is going to actually listen to this and be interested. But if you're one of those people, I hope you like it. And if you have a recommendation for something else similar, let me know, because I am the type of person that I like finding a podcast that is very established and starting at the beginning and working my way through and essentially binging it, because there's so many episodes that I need to get caught up on. And because I discovered this semi close to when it came out, I can't do that, which is a bummer. But also now I can share it with y'all and not be behind the times, which is probably good. Alright, now we're moving into like makeup, clothing, shoes, those sort of favorites. And someone asked what nail polish color I've been wearing in my videos, and I realized that pretty much the entire month of October I've been wearing this color by Essie, and it's on my fingers right now, but I painted it right before I went into a football game last weekend, so it's one coat and now chipped. So don't look. But it's this like blue-gray color. It's currently on my nails, and it's just a good one for fall, especially since I'm like not painting my nails super dark colors yet. I don't know if y'all are like picky about colors for different times of the year, but I feel like I wait until it gets a lot colder, which today it did. But this color is one of my favorites. I'm sure you can get it on Amazon. Target and Walgreens and CVS probably have it as well if you want to see it in person, but it's a fall staple for my nails at least. Next we have a pair of shoes, and y'all are not gonna believe me when I tell you where these are from. And they look kind of gross because I wore them to that football game that I went to and it was rainy. But they held up well, and they are $16 from Walmart. They're this cute like blush color with kind of a perforated, I guess that's what you call it, fabric, not fabric. I don't even know what you call them. They're so comfy and kind of a stylish sneaker. I've worn them to work a couple times. They really are kind of gross because of how much I've worn them in the short amount of time I've had them. But I wore them the entire day that we went to a football game, and we started tailgating at like 10. Didn't get back until like 8. So very comfortable and cute. And especially since I don't know, I'm not a huge sneaker person. I feel like this $16 pair was very reasonable when when trying out a trend like that. So I don't think they come in other colors, but if they do, I'll also link those below. I wore an 8.5 in them. I'm usually an 8.5. I usually get 8.5 in my running shoes. So since these are sneakers of sorts, decided to get that in these. I probably could have gotten an 8, but they work. And I'm still just shocked that they're from Walmart because I think they're really cute. All right, now we're moving into solely clothing. So if you're not interested, I get it, that's fine. And the first clothing pieces are these workout tops that I also took out of the dirty clothes because I have worn them the past 2 days. But they're from Fabletics, and I think they were like $12. I did whatever the, like, I don't know what it's called, but Fabletics has some sort of deal where if you join their member program, yada yada. I mean, you can read about it online. I'll put it below. But it made it so that these tops were $12, and once the new month rolls around, I can cancel the membership or like skip it or whatever without any sort of charge. So read into that if you're interested. Otherwise, I do think they're more than $12, but they are the perfect workout tank because they come up as a high neck and don't like cut your shoulders weird like a muscle tank, you know? I just don't think that looks super flattering on me. And they're long enough, but they're split at the side. And they look good with leggings or shorts. And I also have it in white. I think it comes in like 4 or 5 other colors. Or maybe it's only 4 or 5 colors total, but it was a great find and they sell out a lot. So if you are interested and they're in stock in your size, I'd go ahead and grab it while you can because I had seen these, someone had posted about them and I was like, that is the type of workout top that I love. I want to know where it's from. Saw that it was from Fabletics and a good deal, but they're out of my size. And I think I ordered these, I took the tags out, but I'm pretty sure I got a medium just because I have a tendency to order things bigger than I need. So next time I'll order a small, but the medium fits well also. So if you're on the hunt for a good workout top, these are them. Plus the material, I guess I didn't really show you. It's not mesh, I don't know what I'd call it, but it's lightweight and it's wicking, so that's awesome. Now we're going to move into the regular clothing pieces, and I think I've worn both of these in videos, so you'll probably know that I love these. The first is this top from Tuckernuck. If you follow me on Instagram, you've definitely seen this. It's just a basic white t-shirt, and it has really cute sleeves. So it was kind of, it wasn't, I mean, it was kind of pricey for like a plain t-shirt, but I don't feel like it's just super plain. But the best part about it is that it's thick enough that it's not see-through. And also, now that I'm saying all of this, I'm like, did I put this in an Instagram caption or talk about this in a video? So if you've already heard about this shirt, it's just that good. I apologize for reiterating the same thing. I did get it in a medium just because, again, I like things to be a little bit oversized, and I have a tendency to front tuck it when I wear it. And I've put it through the washer and the dryer, and it has held up great. But it also comes in black, so if you need a basic shirt now that it's getting colder and you're not going to wear short sleeves, it's there for you. Alright, lastly, because I really am not cut out to film videos right now, is this sweatshirt, and my sleeve is wet because I just took it out of the, or I had it on like our drying rack. Clearly didn't do a good job when I placed it, but it is by Rebecca Minkoff, which is really random, and it's a little bit cropped, but I have worn it with leggings and jeans. I've worn it to work. I feel like I wore it to an event. It's just a great lightweight sweatshirt, and I mean, I love the pattern, but the sleeves kind of go out further. I don't remember what that style is called. And then they like cuff in, so it's really boxy. And I don't really know what else to say about it other than I love it. And I will link it at a couple different retailers below. I got this in a medium as well because I like things oversized. And I think it fits well. I don't know what the small would have fit like, but I think that if you're between sizes, just go with whatever you want because it's meant to be oversized. So I think that it probably runs a little large, and it's not supposed to look fitted. So if you need to size up because you want it and your size is not in stock, I don't think that's going to be super noticeable. So that's it for me because I'm all over the place right now. If you want to see this in blog post form, I'll always have the link to my blog as the first link below. Anything I mention or am wearing is usually linked there as well. If you'll have some video requests, please leave those for me. I'm going to hopefully do some more vlogs in the near future. I have a few video ideas planned coming up. And I think that's it. Talk to y'all soon.